And now I want to profile another a local customer right here who products we all have at our house. How many people here, raise your hands, we'll see how many folks have a garage full of stuff like I do, have tools that say Stanley on them or Black & Decker. Raise your hand if you know that company. Anybody here? How about that? Let's look at the future of one of the great companies in this country.
Being able to fulfill a connected device world that not only connects devices, connects people, connects our businesses and our suppliers is the future and the vision of Stanley Black & Decker. Stanley Black & Decker is a Fortune 500 company, a little over $11 billion in revenue, 45,000 employees globally. We extend well past a wrench in a catalog into helping people to build, helping people to create, making them better and more effective and more efficient at the creative process. When people think about the brand, they think about quality they've trusted for a very, very long time.
Being a customer company is absolutely imperative to Stanley Black & Decker. It's about the opportunity we have to make our customer a brand loyalist for life. Using Service Cloud is like having a help button embedded in all of our products.
You may have people who are used to working with their hands under the hood of a car and who like to turn wrenches, but they still have an expectation that if they have a question, it can get answered quickly. They don't necessarily see it as technology, they see it as the experience, and it's what keeps them coming back.
Mobile application development at Stanley Black & Decker is on the forefront, especially Mac tools, due to the fact that we're a mobile business. We're out on trucks.
The one common thread throughout the entire continuum is speed. The people who represent us in the marketplace, be it franchisees or distributors, they need answers quickly because demand is perishable.
Almost everything on this truck has lifetime warranty. So we have to service that customer for the life of that tool. We put together the ability for our franchisees to send text messages from their truck, which automatically go into the Service Cloud.
Using the Service Cloud absolutely impacts sales. When you can log 100% of your cases, when you can have the information that you need to get back to people quickly, then that inspires loyalty.
We can share that information across the Service Cloud. We can share that information across sales teams, which allows us to grow the business, allows us to get stronger, which gets us to the next level.
The paradigm of connected devices is the next generation for all companies. Tools talking to the devices, devices talking to people. Your tool tells your phone that you needed to replace your battery, or your toolbox tells you that you forgot to lock it.
And then the future vision is for this technology to be robust enough and cost-effective enough to be embedded into the tools that you would buy at a big box outlet. You could bring that all the way down to the consumer application in the brother-in-law model of who borrowed my tool and do they still have it.
That ability to take information from that particular tool and how it's being used and sharing that information within the Service Cloud is a huge advantage. We can make people better. We can make technicians smarter.
I do see the Salesforce1 Platform being an enabler for this vision of connected products, connected communities, smart tools as they evolve to genius tools.
The Service Cloud allows us to engage with our customers in ways we never thought possible.
Service Cloud has given us the ability to capture the information efficiently, to be able to share the information efficiently, to be able to give our customers the answers they need more quickly and more accurately than we've ever been able to do before.
Well, that's a great B2B story. That's a great B2C story. That's a great transformation story. That's about how to take a great brand and make it modern, update it. Now I want to introduce you to another great Salesforce executive who's going to show us our Sales Cloud, our Service Cloud, our platform, how they've all been updated now onto the Salesforce1 Platform, and how you can deliver this amazing company transformation. Please welcome Sarah Patterson. Welcome, Sarah.
Great. Thank you.
Great to have you.
Thank you so much. So at Salesforce, we are delighted that we are continually recognized for our market leadership and product innovation. And as Mark just talked about, we have been named the world's #1 CRM application and platform by Gartner. This is an absolutely incredible honor. So why is this? Well, this is really because of all of you sitting here in our audience today. Sorry, this is the issue that guys don't have because they don't have as much hair to deal with the mics. So this is really because of all of you in our audience who are so very nice to me right now. because you are actually pushing us each and every day to make sure that we are innovating on our products so that you can actually have real business value. And if you look at this chart, you are seeing incredible results across all lines of your business. Your sales teams are not only able to sell more, they're able to sell faster than ever before, and this is leading to an increase in over 28% in sales. Your customer service teams are able to answer your customer questions the right way the first time, and that's leading to over 37% increase in customer satisfaction. And of course, each of your businesses has unique needs, and you are able to build and deploy custom apps that are suitable for your business almost 60% faster than you could before, and all while reducing costs. Those are absolutely phenomenal results. But as Mark talked about, you actually need to keep innovating and transforming your company for this new internet of customers. That's why at Dreamforce, we announced the Salesforce1 Customer Platform so that you can connect with your customers in entirely new ways. For service, this means that you can answer service questions wherever your customers are, even by embedding service in your products, just like we saw in that video from Stanley Black Decker. For sales, this means that you are allowing your sales teams to collaborate more effectively with each other and with the rest of your company to supercharge the way they sell. And of course, all of this is made even better by our over 2,000 pre-integrated App Exchange apps. All right, is everybody ready to see this in action? Dave, let's bring up our live demo. Here, we are now looking at Nicole's iPhone. Nicole is a sales rep with Stanley Black Decker, and she's using the power of the platform to supercharge the way she sells. When she gets up in the morning, the first thing she does is jump right into her Salesforce1 mobile app. Here in her feed, she sees all of her key business updates. And when she swipes to the right, she can now access all of her CRM data, her contacts and accounts, and even her leads and opportunities. And because Salesforce1 is a platform, she can also access custom apps, apps like Today. Today pulls her calendar into Salesforce1 and seamlessly integrates it with all of her CRM data. So for reps like Nicole, this is a huge boost to their productivity because they can now access all of their customer data in context with their meetings throughout the day. And Nicole sees right here that her next meeting is with Pit Stop Service Centers. Now, this is a pretty big deal for her and one that she needs to close in order to get her closer to her monthly quota. So she's going to bring her A game. And to do that, she dives right into that meeting record. Here she can see that Chris is the contact she's meeting with. And she thinks to herself, you know what, I'm going to give him a call because sometimes these mechanics, they have other things that come up. I want to make sure he's still able to meet with me. She can start that call right here from the contact record because this is integrated directly with her CRM data. And when she ends the call, Salesforce1 automatically prompts her to log that call, and she can even add a comment to remember what she and Chris talked about. And Chris gave her some pretty insightful information. He let her know that he was definitely still interested in meeting and that he really wanted to learn about some of their new diagnostic tools from their Mac Tools product line. So now, Nicole goes out to the opportunity record. She's going to finish prepping for this meeting and make sure that she's got all of this opportunity information in her head. She goes through here and she can see what stage this deal it's at, when it's expected to close, and she can even see custom objects right here. And she can see all of the products that Chris is interested in buying. Now, no matter how much we prep for any meeting, what tends to happen when you actually walk in there to meet with your customer or prospect? Well, you usually get asked a question you don't know the answer to. And that's exactly what's happening right now. Chris is asking Nicole some pretty specific product questions about one of their diagnostic tools, the Mentor Touch device from their Mac Tools product line. But Nicole, she's not worried at all because she has the power of the Salesforce1 platform right on her phone. Here she can access not just third-party apps like Exactly for incentive compensation or ServiceMax for field service, but she can also access custom apps. And Stanley Black Decker has built their product catalog right here on the platform. She can now see the entire family of Stanley Black Decker brands. She dives into the Mac Tools line, and now she starts looking for the diagnostic tools. She can go down and click into this, and now she keeps looking until she finds that specific device that Chris was asking about. And there it is, the Mentor Touch device. Now, while she's still in the meeting with Chris, she has all of the information at her fingertips to answer his questions. Chris is sold, he loves these products, and Nicole can add this to the opportunity right from here. Now, when she goes back to the opportunity record to show Chris all of the products that he's interested in, we can see that right at the top, there's the Mentor Touch device that he was just asking about. And when Chris wants to close the deal, Nicole doesn't miss a beat. Using the power of the publisher, she can close this deal right from her mobile phone. Now, as she heads out of that meeting and starts to go to her next one, before she even gets to her car, she can go back out to her feed and see a real-time update in her dashboard of how she is doing against her quarterly goal. That is amazing selling power right there. But we all know that your relationship with your customer doesn't end when you make the sale. In fact, it's just beginning. So let's jump over now and see how Stanley Black Decker is using the Salesforce1 platform to provide unparalleled customer service. So we're now with Mike. Mike is a mechanic at Pit Stop Service Centers, and he is using a number of those DeWalt connected tools that we just saw in the video. And here on his phone, he can access his DeWalt connected toolbox. Right here, because we live in this world of connected products and devices, he can see all of the information from those specific tools pushed right to his phone. He can see the monthly usage and the battery levels. But right now, Mike has a question about this. He's been trying to use this one wrench, and it's been losing power, so he's not quite sure what to do. Well, fortunately, DeWalt has embedded service right here in their app. He touches that help button in the upper right-hand corner, and he can instantly access DeWalt's self-service center. Here he can look for answers to his questions, and we can see that second knowledge article right there. Looks like it's got some interesting information. And what's better than reading about a solution? Well, how about watching a video? That's powerful customer service in this YouTube era. This video, it's a little bit too general for his needs, so he decides that he's going to ask a question to the community. He goes out, posts his question, and because he wants to make sure that he's getting the right answer the first time, he decides he's even going to attach a photo of the specific product that he's using. That's powerful self-service. Now, when this post goes out, all of DeWalt's community members can jump in and start help him try to answer that question. Now let's switch gears a little bit and take a look at what's happening behind the scenes at DeWalt's call center. So here, we are now looking at Sam's desktop. Sam is a support agent with DeWalt, and we can see that he is using our agent console to help him manage his workload and case queue. He can see all of the key information about these cases, like their priority and status, and he can even see what channel they're coming in from. And he's getting cases coming in from traditional channels, like email and phone, from social channels, and even cases coming in from the community itself. He clicks into this top case here, and that's the one from Mike. In the middle of the page, he can now see all of Mike's contact information. And below that, this is where he gets his work done. Here he can see all of the steps that have been taken to date to solve this case, and he can start learning about the issue that Mike is having, where he needs to really figure out how to increase the power to this wrench. Well, this is a new case for Sam. This happens all the time in call centers. Fortunately, Sam can use the Service Cloud's new predictive intelligence feature. This serves up relevant knowledge articles and cases that help Sam find the right answer the first time. And on the right-hand side of the screen, Sam starts reading through these knowledge articles. He notices below this, though, that there's a similar case. He dives into that, and now, if you look at the middle of the screen right here, What you're seeing is a complete history of how that other agent solved that case. Sam can now read through all of the steps that that agent took, and he can even view all of the knowledge that that agent used to solve it. Sam sees that it's probably an issue with some dust getting built up inside the barrel of the wrench, and he can see that this article right here shows him exactly how to take that wrench apart and show Mike where he needs to focus to clean it out and get his wrench working. Because customer satisfaction is Sam's #1 priority, he decides that he's not just going to send this information to Mike, but he's going to co-browse with him. This is one of our newest features that we talked about at Dreamforce. And what this means is that Sam is actually going to share his screen with Mike and walk him through step by step exactly what he needs to do. So Sam makes a post out to the community, and let's go check in with Mike and see how he's going to follow along. So because this is New York, we decided to do something a little bit different, and you can see that we brought Mike and his Pit Stop Service Center right here. Welcome, Mike. So Mike is on his mobile phone trying to figure out how to get this wrench to work when he sees that Sam made that posting back out to the community. Mike quickly jumps on and clicks the share button to view Sam's screen. And now, if you look on the right-hand side, we can see exactly what Mike is seeing on his iPhone, and he's viewing Sam's agent desktop. Sam now starts walking Mike through exactly what he needs to do to take this wrench apart and the piece that he needs to focus on to clean it out and get it up and running again. All right, let's check in with Mike and see if he was actually able to fix his wrench. Mike, how's it going?
All right, let me give it a shot here. All right, now that's what I'm talking about. Thanks, Sarah.
Fantastic. Are you able to get back to work?
Oh, yeah, now I can fix my little girl's car.
I love that, and I love the color, too. It suits you.
Thank you.
That is a view at how companies like Stanley Black Decker are using the Salesforce1 Platform to supercharge the way they sell and provide unparalleled customer service. Thank you, everybody, and back to you, Mark.
Thank you.